Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello Primary 2, how are you today? Here we are again with our form of energy with the light. As you know, light is the most important energy on the earth. The most important energy. It is necessary for our life, for our plants. So, what is the light anyway? What is the light? Let's take a source of light to study about the light. Let's take the sun. The sun. The sun is the main source of light on the earth. The main source of light on the earth. The radiations coming from the sun consist of the visible spectrum and the non-visible spectrum. These are radiations coming from the sun to the earth. These are radiations coming from the sun to the earth, and these radiations consist of the visible spectrum and the non-visible spectrum. So, the visible spectrum, this is the light energy which can be seen. The light energy which can be seen. We call it the visible spectrum. So we can see a part of this energy or a part of these radiations. We call it the visible spectrum. And we cannot see the other part of these radiations. We call it the non-visible spectrum. So these radiations coming from our main source of light, the sun. Radiations coming from the sun consists of ultraviolet and infrared. Ultraviolet and infrared are non-visible spectrums. Non-visible, we cannot see it. But this our light, this our visible light. We can see this part. So, next time when you look at the sun, you should know that there are many things you cannot see it, like ultraviolet and infrared. Just the visible light, you can see it. And by the way, ultraviolet hurts your skin and eyes, so don't look directly to the sun. Don't look directly, okay? So, what about the sources of light? What about the sources of light? We have the sun here. Sun is a source of light. We call it the natural source. Natural source, okay? Is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The sun is a natural source, and the other stars, sure. The other source, we call it the artificial source, which means man-made. It's made by us, like the electric lamps or candles or fires. These the artificial sources. So we have the natural sources of light like sun, and the artificial sources of light like electric lamps or candles. So this was our session for today. See you next session inshallah. Goodbye, Primary 2.